I think camp really changed me spiritually, because before I was very insecure about myself, and when I came here I felt more open with myself and I felt like I could be myself here.
Everybody kind of knows everybody and is comforting to everybody. Like, I just have memories that go way back to junior camp and Fire Bowl, like where everybody shares their testimonies, and like they're really griping testimonies, and like everybody's there for everybody, and that's kind of why I keep coming back.
Before I came to camp, I wasn't a Christian, and so when I came here, changed everything. Started believing in God and praying and reading the Bible. Started going to youth group and just everything.
I honestly do not think I would be a Christian if I did not come here, if my grandparents did not make me come here when I was really little. And then once I came, I loved it, and I came ever since, so.
You learn a lot of lessons here. You learn a lot about God, and you learn a lot about everyday life.
It answered more questions as a young adult, more than just like trying to teach God to you.
Everyone that gets a chance to come to camp, like, in some ways changes.
Like I said, it's life-changing. It gives you another chance, and everyone here seems to appreciate you. You don't have any hatred here.
A lot of kids in school make fun of me and stuff, so they just don't get who I am. But when I come here, I'm always really happy, and I'm just really happy I was able to get my best friend to come. That really changed his life.
Yeah, my cabin slept outside one year, and we were all just, talking and sharing about our lives, and I felt really peaceful.
Every time we go to chapel, I feel like I'm drawn closer to God.
I first came to Pine Brook thinking, my life's horrible, with all the events I've been through, God must hate me. And then actually this summer at summer camp, I got to hang out with some pretty good Christian people, and I was just by hanging around with them, I was well, if there's people like this in the world, then God doesn't hate me.
There's no doubt that that being here changed my life, because coming into this camp, I was hating everybody. I was just a really bad person, and I was just going through a lot of stuff. And at the beginning of the summer, I said that if my life doesn't get better, by the end of the summer, I'm gonna kill myself. So I came here, and I left here, my life did get better. I left here loving, and things that would normally just totally piss me off, I just, nothing, just it was okay because God loves me.
And I made it a serious effort to make sure that I went to camp this year, because I knew that I needed it. And I've been a lot happier about myself. I haven't been suicidal or anything like that anymore. I feel appreciated by people.
So being here for 2 weeks with all these Christian people, and the singing and messages, I think that's how God just talked to me.
If you haven't been to this camp, you're missing out. It's the funnest thing ever. And this year, I'm starting to pay for myself to come to camp, and so I have to work and stuff to get it. I think everybody should be able to just come, because it's awesome,
I've had so many times where I've asked on Facebook, hey, are you coming to the tree? And they're like, oh no, I want to really bad, but I can't afford it. And I see it on the wall, on the Pine Brook wall and stuff, and it just breaks my heart, because I know that they want to come. They really they would do anything to come, but just in some situations they can't.
Camp is something every child should be able to experience, and every teenager should be able to experience.
If I couldn't come back to camp, I think my life would just be so boring and dull, because camp is the only thing I look forward to every year.
It's an experience that can't really be replaced by going to the Bahamas or something. It's just it's camp. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
If it can change my life, then it can change other people's life. So if you can come, you should be able to any way possible.